Hello. Today I'm going to be filming my September TBR. I am pre-filming September, October, November today, so I'll pretty much look the exact same. Those videos will obviously be here. So in my college dorm. And in the time of filming this, I'm moving back to school. I'm moving to go back to school in 5 days. I'm so excited. But I need to pre-film so that I know what books to take. So we are just going to do the books that I'm going to read. First couple books I'm reading are for reviews that I'm going to be doing. The first book that I'm going to be reading in the month of September, the book that I pre-ordered, The Ballad of Songbirds, Anthony by Susan Collins. This is the prequel to The Hunger Games, Falling for the Snow. I pre-ordered this, started it. I'm only on page 48, but I will be reading this. It kind of matches my nails, which is kind of cool. It's not like I'm not liking this. I just heard so many negative reviews, and I've been in such a reading slump lately. But I'm kind of excited to finally get to finish this and see if I do like it or not. So this is on the TBR. Then another book that I pre-ordered, and I actually went to the online book tour for it, is A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor by Hugh Green. This is a signed copy. Here is the signature. I'm sorry, as always, my guinea pig is taking a water break during filming. This is another really big book. I don't know why I have so many really big books on my TBR this month. I don't know if I'm even going to get through all of them, but this is also for another video. And I'm very excited to finally get to this. I haven't even started this one this month, or when I pre-ordered it, I didn't even read it, so I'm very excited to get into it. Another pre-order book that I never got to is My Calamity Jane by Brody Ashton, Cynthia Hand, and Jody Meadows. I love this series. This is the third book in the series. The second book, My Plain Jane, is one of my favorite books of all time. So I have pretty high standards for My Calamity Jane, which is why I'm kind of nervous to read it. I pre-ordered the audiobook because I love the audiobooks for this series, and I'm so excited to finally get to it and know what I think. And the last book that I'm reading for this video specifically is A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Kemmerer. In April, I read A Curse So Dark and Lonely, and I loved it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm hoping that I like this one just as much as that one. Again, another big book, so I don't know if I'm going to get to all these ones for that video, but these are the options for the video. You can probably already guess what the video is, but yeah, I am really excited to get to this one as well. And then the other book that I'm going to read for its own separate video is Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. This is another big book, and I mean it's 400 pages, but 400 pages to me right now is about to be a sophomore in college. It's just kind of intimidating, to be honest, just because of college work and everything. But I'm super excited to read this. This is obviously Lord of the Rings, and everybody knows what that is. I've seen them filmed a million times, and I actually have these read to me when I was little, but I have not read them on my own yet. I'm super excited to get into this. And then I am going to be reading the book for Books and Lala's Literally Red Book Club, which is The Catherine House by Elizabeth Thomas. Yes, Elizabeth Thomas. I'm super excited to get to this. Not really sure what it's about really, but I'm expecting really creepy vibes, and I'm honestly kind of excited for a book that I have nothing know nothing about. So the last thing that we have to do is my jar picks. One word title. For that, I'm gonna go with Nemesis by Anna Banks. I've had this book on my shelf for like ever, and I still haven't read it. I never got around to reading it. Don't even remember what this is about really, but I read her Serena Legacy trilogy, and I loved it. So I'm hoping that I like this just as much, even if I don't remember what it's about. But it does have a one-word title, so we're finally getting to this month. Pick number 2. Helen. For that, I'm gonna go with another book that's been on my shelves for a long time. That's Ash by Melinda Lowe. This is a Cinderella retelling as LGBT. I am kind of scared to get into this because I know it has to do with fairies, and I hate fairy books. But I want to read it, I think. So I mean, it's either gonna be read this month or I'm probably gonna unhaul it. So, and this one is a really short book. It's only 264 pages, so I think I can fly through this really fast, especially because it has a pretty long font. So, pretty good choice. Number 3. By 2+ authors, and for this one I am going to go with My Calamity Jane. It is a bit of a cheat, but I gotta fit my books where I can on there. My Calamity Jane. It just now occurs to me that I could have gone for the Beauty and the Beast retelling, but I'm just gonna leave Ash here. Okay, next pick. Science fiction. For that, I'm gonna go with A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor. This is a science fiction book. This follows, I don't know what this one follows, but this is a sequel. The first one followed a girl named April May, and all of these statues appear out of nowhere, it seems, and she's the first one that gets them on video, and she becomes really famous, and it's all about her internet fame and how she manages with that, and this one is a sequel to that. I'm really honestly excited to see how this one goes from the ending, because I think the way that the first one ended, there's a lot of different ways that this book could go, and I trust Hank Green to not let me down. So the last pick, right? Yeah, the last pick is a book that is less than 300 pages. The Me I Meant to Be by Sophie Jordan. I have no idea what this is about, so I guess, I mean, that's fitting, but on the back it has a quote from Kitty McGarry, who I love, and a quote from Henry Fitzpatrick, who I've only read one book from, but My Life Next Door is one of my favorite romances of all time, so I'm really excited to get to this, and it is 288 pages, so that's, oh my god. Okay, so these are the books that I'm going to be reading in September, plus My Calamity Jane, and I mean, it's a very intimidating TBR, to be honest with you, but I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. It's fine. Okay, so I look really nice. I'm wearing pajamas, but I didn't want to wait to this book, so I'm just not going to. Also, I got new lights. That's exciting. Anyway, the bus went on around 6, I believe. It was just announced literally as I'm filming this. Like, 5 minutes ago, because it was the bus. The word is night. So, I have this stack of 6 books. I don't think I'm going to get to all these books, but I just pulled out everything that had the word night in it. that's what I have. So the first one is Today, Tonight, Tomorrow by Rachel Lynn Solomon. This was just in a book haul, and this is a book that takes place all in one night, which I think would make it a really quick read. And this is about people who just graduated from high school, and it's a age-long romance, and I think it's super cute. So I'm obviously going to read this one. The book is Emma in the Night by Wendy Walker. This is a thriller novel about two sisters, one named Emma, and then the other one, I don't know, Cass. So they both go missing, and then Emma comes back, but Cass does not. Spooky vibe. Next is a book that I'm not sure I'm gonna like, but I don't know. A Midsummer's Nightmare by Cody Keplinger. One guy, one night, endless drama. So this is by the author of The Death. I did read that book. I did not like it. So I am tentatively going into this. I bought it because I thought like, oh yeah, this will be like a fun book, but like, The Death wasn't fun. The Death pissed me off. What this pissed me off? Let's see. Oh, and because I forgot to mention it, that book is a telling of a Midsummer Night's Dream, which is literally my favorite Shakespeare play out there, with Much Ado About Nothing. So like, I mean, I'm probably gonna like it. But next, my favorite Half Night Stand by Christina Lauren. I love Christina Lauren. I've read 3 books by them now, I think, and I'm really excited about. I remember I read The Unhoneymooners, and I read Rumies. Maybe I didn't read anything else, but I read those 2 and I really liked them. Oh, didn't they write an office romance or something that I read? It doesn't matter, but I think I read something else. So this is my favorite Half Night Stand. This is about a dating app, I think. And then I think they have sex one night, and then they fall for each other or something. Something like that. What I'm expecting from this one, just fun, fluffy, sexy times. So that'll be fun to read. And next is a collection of 3 books that I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this one either, but I really love these buzzwordathons because they get me to either read books or get rid of them. And this is a book that I've had for a very long time. This is Night World by L.J. Smith. This is volume 2. I don't think you have to read them in order though. So it says on the back, vampires, werewolves, witches, shapeshifters, they live among us without our knowledge. Night World is their secret society, a secret society with very strict rules. Falling in love breaks the laws of the Night World. So I'm assuming this is just like paranormal, romance, fun. This one includes The Dark Angel, The Chosen, and Soulmate. The last book is probably, I think this is one that I'm most excited about, and that is The Night Tiger by Yang C. Chu. An utterly transporting novel set in the 1930s, colonial Malaysia, a world of servants and masters, age-old superstitions, and modern idealism, sibling rivalry, and forbidden love. This deals with Chinese folklore, and I think like a servant has to bring his master a hand or something like that. I don't really know that much about it, but like, I'm just so excited to read this. Also on my TBR. And I'm honestly really excited to do this readathon. So, yes. So, thank you for watching.